And this morning on DC News Now, could there be relief in sight for the millions of Americans on federal assistance? The last-minute order from federal judges to the Trump administration on funding SNAP. And former President Barack Obama will be in Virginia today rallying with candidate for governor Abigail Spanberger. Details on that rally and a look into races in Virginia on this last day of early voting. And it's time to fall back. We're showing you ways to help your pets adjust to the time change as daylight saving time ends.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us here on DC News Now. I am Tosin Fakile. It's Saturday, November 1st. And since we're here, let's kick things off with a countdown, shall we? It's 26 days to Thanksgiving. Do you have any plans for today? Maybe some shopping? Well, let's talk about what it's going to look like when you head outside, beginning with a live look towards Roslyn. Guess what, guys? We're going to see the sun today. All right, for more on your weekend forecast and kick things off for us, Chief Meteorologist Jackie Layer has a look. Hey, Jackie.
Morning after we had that howling wind for Halloween. Today for your Saturday, still quite breezy, and that breeze will make it feel a little bit cooler than those actual air temperatures. Certainly a colder start out there this morning, and it's making it feel even colder. So starting off with temperatures in those lower 40s for much of the area, but some of the suburbs into those upper 30s. So definitely want to bundle up if you're heading out early this morning. We're into those low to mid 50s as we look ahead towards 11 o'clock in the morning. Mainly sun-filled skies. We'll see a few clouds bubbling up into the afternoon, but we're still tracking the dry conditions as we look ahead towards the afternoon with temperatures getting close to 60 degrees. I would say the high temperatures will vary into those upper 50s to low 60s across the region. Going with a high of 61 in DC, right around 60 in Hagerstown, and right around 60 also Winchester. 64 though down towards Culpeper, so a little bit warmer the farther south you go, but really can't complain about the first day of November. It's feeling quite nice out there. But what else are we tracking here in the Weather Center? It is a cold and breezy start. I'll say that, but remaining dry out there for the weekend. We'll see those calmer winds out there on Sunday, but there's a spot shower chance on Monday. But really much of that 7-day forecast looking pretty dry. So I'll go over all those details and look ahead towards the rest of that 7-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, Jackie, thank you. Your time is 7:02. The deadline to fund SNAP benefits is here. And just hours ago, before this November 1st deadline, 2 federal judges ordered the Trump administration to use emergency funding for the SNAP program. It could be a possible small sigh of relief for over 40 families who rely on federal food assistance. But the $5 billion in contingency dollars is not enough to cover even a full month of benefits nationwide. And this is according to officials. DC News Now Daniel Hamburg has reaction from families in the area.
The Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program is a lifeline for tens of thousands of DC families.
My mom's a single mom with 3 kids, and they decreased her benefits last month, and she only gets like maybe $500 for 3 kids. It's me and my 2 younger siblings, and now she's not getting food stamps.
Friday afternoon, 2 judges in Massachusetts and Rhode Island ruled the U.S. Department of Agriculture has to fund SNAP with emergency reserves. The USDA initially planned to freeze payments November 1st because of the shutdown.
They shouldn't have canceled it at all. Like, there's a bunch of people in D.C. with many single families with kids that need food, and kids are going to school hungry. The food prices are raising up. D.C.
Hunger Solutions Director LaMonica Jones says 141,000 people in the district rely on SNAP.
The need is great, and it's growing once you factor in furloughed workers, RFID workers, as well as just the sheer number of people that are still experiencing food insecurity.
At a Giant in Shaw, Deneen Brookings helps people use SNAP.
Every day. I told them use them slowly because there's no more next month.
Because of this ruling and local funds, her customers should be fine for now.
What we want to make sure of is that following this lawsuit is that states that opt to utilize their own local reserve or rainy day funds, that they are reimbursed.
President Donald Trump posted on Truth Social yesterday blaming Democrats for the shutdown, saying he does not want Americans to go hungry. He said, quote, "If we are given the appropriate legal direction by the court, it will be my honor to provide the funding." In the district, fired and furloughed federal workers set up a food drive outside USDA headquarters. This was yesterday. They were on the National Mall packing up canned goods and non-perishable items for families in need. The People's Pantry was organized by DMV Federal Unionist Network. 7:04 is your time. We are now 32 days into the federal government shutdown, and President Trump throwing himself into the debate, calling on the Senate to scrap the filibuster and reopen the government. It is the Senate rule that requires 60 votes to overcome objections, and it right now gives Democrats a check on GOP power. Republican leaders swiftly rejected the president's demand on Friday. And as the shutdown continues, the impacts continue to intensify, hitting Americans even harder. And we've seen some of that play out at airports. We're seeing delays at airports because of staffing issues. TSA agents and air traffic controllers continue to work unpaid. The FAA says travelers are seeing an average delay of about 50 minutes. According to FlightAware.com, on Friday, there were more than 200 delays and 21 cancellations at Reagan National Airport, nearly 300 delays at Dulles Airport with 1 cancellation. And at BWI, it saw fewer delays yesterday, but still it was 76 delays with more than 10 cancellations. And you can count on DC News Now to bring you the latest developments on the government shutdown and what happens on Capitol Hill, both on air and online. You can head to our website, dcnewsnow.com. Just search government shutdown. Coming up on 7:06, a massive group of teens flooding Navy Yard. A new video shows National Guard troops and police stepping in to break up the crowd on Halloween night. This was yesterday. Take a look at your screen. You can see the video shows a group of kids near Navy Yard Metro Station. Investigators say there were no reports of any violence. Officers closed M Street and New Jersey Avenue during the incident. And meantime, Chief Smith is urging D.C. Council to permanently keep those summer curfew zones for kids in place. The restrictions were used to reduce scenes like this one on your screen, where hundreds of teens gathered and shot fireworks at buildings. The city lifted the limitations once kids went back to school, but the chief points to recent reports of carjackings and kids ransacking a movie theater as examples of why these constraints are needed. DC News Now's Mariel Carbone takes a look at where things stand.
It worked.
For ANC Commissioner Marquita Bryant, the extended juvenile curfew zones implemented over the summer were a success, putting a stop to teen takeovers like this one.
We have toddlers who weren't going outside because we had teens in their space fighting.
So she wants to see it made a permanent tool for MPD, coupled with more safe places for youth.
I want a whole approach to this.
Police Chief Pamela Smith testifying in front of the D.C. Council Thursday.
We know that it works.
And the temporary legislation active in July, August, and September allowed the chief to declare extended juvenile curfew zones beginning at 8 p.m., where those 17 and under couldn't gather in large groups for a period of 4 days. In total, Smith declared 7 zones spanning U Street, Navy Yard, and the Wharf.
MPD did not cite any youth for curfew violations in the zones during the active hours of 8 p.m. to 11 p.m., nor were there any large gatherings.
Still, the council voted against extending the emergency through December this month, citing a lack of community input as the mayor's office pushed to make it permanent legislation.
Informing people the week before a vote, hey, I want to do this, with no communication, that is not a communication plan.
Since then,
this past weekend, flyers were circulated on social media for the 2 teen takeovers, telling kids to bring their own alcohol and bring their own marijuana.
I am infuriated. What I do hear is that we rather lock our children up and tell them to stay in the house rather than provide them with the structure, the resources, and the tools that they need.
DC News Now is your local election headquarters. The nation's eyes are on Virginia as Election Day is just days away. Today is the last day of early voting in the Commonwealth, and more than 1.1 million people have already voted. That's just a few thousand shy of the total number of ballots in the last off-year election in 2021. A new poll shows Democrat Abigail Spanberger's lead in the governor's race continues to grow. The survey from Roanoke College has her ahead by double digits over Republican candidate Winsome Earl Sears. In the Attorney General race, there's been a flip. Republican incumbent Jason Miyares growing his lead. He's now 8 points ahead of Democrat Jay Jones, who's been saddled by violent text message scandal. A Virginia Commonwealth University survey last week had Miyares 3 points ahead. And later today, former President Barack Obama will join Spanberger at a rally in Norfolk as she continues her final campaign stretch. The former Congresswoman is continuing her 11-day 40-bus stop tour. Six Flags America in Maryland has been an institution for over 25 years. That Bowie amusement park is closing for good this weekend. The company says the 500-acre property will be marketed for redevelopment as part of a nationwide restructuring plan. Prince George's County leaders call it a major loss for the community, a place they say has been a source of jobs, joy, and family memories. But that Bowie property, leaders say, has struggled to meet economic expectations.
Six Flags operates on about 20% of the entire site, which means we really have not seen the full potential, the full economic potential of that site.
They're now working to make sure that what goes in next at that site will support and grow the community. It was a happy Halloween in Virginia. Arlington County Police had fun at a school parade. You can see there on your screen, giving out candy and seeing all the great costumes. In the district, firefighters were out with kids in Deanwood. They gave the children some safety lessons, telling them to show off their gear, which may look scary, but it protects them from danger. And many families in the district go big for Halloween, fully decorating their homes, even shutting down streets. But some neighbors in Bloomingdale wanted to do more than just hand out candy. They used the community event to help support the thousands of federal workers going without paychecks. DC News Now's Yamarisa Say has more in Northwest DC.
Community is amazing. They show up in full force, so welcoming.
Happy Halloween! From Sesame Street to the firefighter team and even Aladdin's flying carpet. This Northwest DC neighborhood gets creative when it comes to Halloween.
Amazing houses that are really decorated fun, and he loves seeing lots of skeletons, so we have a blast.
Happiness, right? Kids come around, you give them candy, people smile, and the city needs it.
Halloween is special to the Bloomingdale neighborhood, especially to Stephanie Cooper. She started the sidewalk Halloween trick-or-treat after COVID.
It's amazing. It's unimaginable. We do this kind of in one day. We put this all out in one day.
It just feels so alive out here. It's everyone coming together. It feels so alive.
And this year has an extra purpose. With many families impacted by the ongoing government shutdown, neighbors here are kicking off a food drive collecting donations for furloughed workers and anyone who needs a little extra help right now.
Really, there's a need for us to kind of come together as a community and support each other and really make sure people have what they need.
It's really lovely to see people get together and really try to help their neighbors.
And neighbors say that's what community is all about.
We've always stuck together, we've always helped each other out, and we've always given back.
Happy Halloween!